Second. Already good. Melanie Thompson. It's the love of my life. Finally, I think that's it. Just real quick, these two are murderous pedophiles. Let's just simply ask them. Raymond, are you a pedophile? Paul, are you a pedophile? Can you hear anything? Are you a murderer? Are you a cannibal? Yes or no? All right. No. Yes? So I'm assuming that there's some sort of video going on in there as well. That they're caught and in trouble. I just keep hearing shit. Okay. This is the only time I'm not going to laugh. Because it seems like it's real and it's serious. I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen. I've been trying to, think how will I think my way through this, meaning cope. So I'm not even gonna worry about it. I'm just gonna let whatever happens naturally occur. I'm sure I will get the strength mentally to overcome. And you hear about trauma, people being traumatized, and I guess that's what I'm talking about. I don't, I never expected any sort of anything like this. There's some sort of alien, like I'm sleeping. I took a picture, but I didn't post it on Twitter, but I know that they can see things social medially. But I took a picture just thinking, trying to catch them. There's some sort of aliens, like, you know what I mean? And it's revealing my genitalia, the picture, just one of my testicles, not the other one. I would just show you, but I mean, well, I don't want to get in trouble, but for sure, is that okay? All right. So I am man, so these are real testicles. And eventually, I guess I'll have to have sex on screen. Here's my bubble. So just know, my name is Richard Warren Dufall. I'm not ashamed of obviously who I am. I have nothing to hide. But being in here, trying to sleep and waking up, to something tugging at my genitalia and playing with my bubble hairs because I don't shave them. I do apologize for having to do that, but it's getting to a point where maybe all of these things are required. So, and then also how sex happens. I don't know if I'm like the only human being or whatever, but I'm starting to think that. And I do think I found my mate. And that's why we're actually here. And you guys just like world or something like that, if you understand me in my language. And I just started thinking, watching all that porn, growing up. We will probably have to teach you guys about us, or maybe all of us, if you have your same parts, but you don't know what to do with them. Like you're just stupid, not in a bad way, but you think you're supposed to cut them off, or you listen to other people say you're supposed to cut them off and do whatever. I guess we'll have to show you guys how to have sexual intercourse, anything like that. I'm not trying to have sex with a bunch of people, just my mate. That's it. Already did that growing up. So I don't know what's happening in the world. I just know it's something like this. You know what I'm saying? I do apologize for having to reveal myself, but it's in my head. We there's something up, and I have to do all of this stuff, and I don't have to do that anymore. You can ask the cops. They make everybody get naked. They made me get naked. They make you squat down. Make sure you don't have anything in your anus, stuff like that. So, and if you wonder if I feel uncomfortable about that, I don't. If it was necessary, so and I feel like that it was, so that's why I did that. And like I said, I got raped as a kid, and it's hard to be able to tell with these super brains and their ability to enter and alter and make you think and do things in your mind. It's strange. I don't have any proof, and I don't have. All right, anyways, and I don't have any belief in that it's actually happening, but that's why I just put myself out there right there. I'm not weird. I did not want to do that, but I did it because I could just tell that everybody thinks that I'm not human and I'm not who I say I am. So in the future, I'll be sexing to ejaculation, to pregnancy, all of that stuff, laughing, smiling, and happy. But we won't forget these moments right here, which were necessary. It had nothing to do with producing. You know, you can think what you want. You can watch the old hidden videos of me living my life. I'm sure that have to exist, and you put all of that stuff in your head. So that's why I just did that, and I closed my eyes, and time changes, whatever's going on there. So, anyways, you can't touch somebody while they're sleeping. And if I started thinking that, then I had to go ahead and do that to fucking show you. That's how straight I am. I can't be getting touched by other males. Okay. The fact is he has to be dead in there right now, up in heaven, talking to God, saying why he needed to do that or why he has to come back because Rico, like whatever. You can stay in heaven. Well, I care. You need to stay in heaven. And I'm sure those are all recordings of him as his wife is sitting there like this, shut up, the cannibal, slave that she is. Uh, but you can't, and she's laughing, you can't touch me, period. No one can, not even God. Understand that about me. I'd rather be dead, is what I'm saying. I got raped as a kid. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. I mean, anyways, let's continue this workout. Got my Diablo Loco. Uh, got sort of a picture of my new girl, my new old girl. Well, we never dated. We did like this modeling thing together. And that's all I'll say about it because she's super awesome. Until, we're on film having to have sex with her super sweetness. It sucks, but I guess that's what the world is going to need. Okay? I guess you guys were killing all the porn stars, after they were fucking like having sex. Ridiculous, ridiculous. What a world. So God protects me and her, obviously. I know you guys heard him say Rico won and Melanie won. I guess that's the goddess saying, voicing things aloud now too. That's awesome. All right. Uh, sorry. Let's go. Let's switch it on. Yeah. Sorry. Sorry. Are we good? Are we good? Yeesh. Fucking life. Yeah. Pretty funny, eh? Apologize to your genitalia. Why not? Just in case. Shit. Yeah, I gotta stretch this word out every time, otherwise, big trouble. And as soon as I find a quick, exact right angle to stretch it, it'll only take me a second. But I don't know where it is. I don't know where it's at. So other than this weirdness that's happening to all of our lives, fucking life is great. It is great. And I don't even know what else to say. I've changed so much that like I've done the impossible things to, life is super dope, period. I wish I had super dough in my account. Other than that, uh, I don't even know what else to say. Other than that, life is dope. I love my job. I will be taking like some sort of leave of absence. These fucking rapists win. They can't, like, you don't even understand life. I love my job so much and my life so much that they got mad. So I don't know what's gonna happen next. Um, they're trying to like put me back on medication, all this rapey shit. I've had doctors clear me left, right. They're jealous. And, to shut them up, I had to fucking leave work for a while. Had to. Like, That's how white people are. I don't know any other way to say it. I'm not sounding racist. I'm trying to say it factually. How are you guys being? What happened? What's going to happen? What just happened yesterday? What did I agree to? Why did I have to agree to something? Are you jealous? So, I mean, I can't even understand what jealousy is anymore. They're like big kids. How old are you? They never had to grow up. That's what I mean by white people, how white people are. Some of them. I do apologize. I swear to God, I don't even know what else to say. But try to pay attention to, you know, you never had to answer to anybody. And all right, so it could have happened to anyone. Whoever's on the top of the world, let's say the world is shaped differently, it's Asians at the top, and they act like the white people do. You know what I mean? And then you say, that's how Asian people are if it were black people at the top, but it's a different sort of a alternate reality. That's how black people are. You know what I mean? When they've been given everything in the world plus all this gold, and then we accept not getting what they have gotten, and then they start to want the things that make us happy because they've been getting everything. That's how black people are. Do you know what I'm saying? Um, I know as factualness, the air is still tasting crispy even better now. The facts of life is that time is still occurring and we will move past all things, but how do we know how God actually works? I feel like this is one of his more harshest tests, if it is a test or phases for us, where he's pushing everything in that we enjoy about life all at once and it's smushing us. But like I said, how time occurs to me perceivably is that it's always occurring. It's continuous. It's going to occur. I don't think this is killing anyone. I think what it's doing is just like the coronavirus. It's psychologically forcing you to face yourself in it. And this time it's God who's giving you the psychological uh, lesson in life, is what I think. Um, and I just keep saying time because time is absolute. It's occurring as I'm using it up to speak a bunch of words. So uh, I feel like it's already gotten better. I laugh a lot. I don't know what else to say. I'm kind of having a good time, other than thinking that you're getting fucking sexually assaulted while you sleep. Uh, the genitalia does move and twitch, but what if the guys from the cartoons? Where do those ideas come from? Those two, who, if there's cameras that have been watching Rico the One Do Fall grow up, they're watching their creepiness, and nobody's laughing anymore because that's where those ideas are coming from. And if I ever think about Marge Simpson, she's right there. If I ever think about an older Homer, maybe the same, as he has to focus on me, stop drinking, he's right there. So, but you can, I mean, you can think what you want. Uh, what am I supposed to do? Not try to save my own life? Because I will. I will not try to save my own life. If I'm the one that's crazy, I don't mind being crazy and going out like others have. Although it may be hard because I'm talking, and it may be too late because I've spoken. So I care about intelligence. I care about understanding, and I'm not understanding them anymore, if ever. They've asked me to be less smart since they met me. So, and I can't. I like words, I like reading. It's ridiculous. Words are all over the place. Signs are everywhere. I take a moment and read them shit. Ask anybody who watches Rico stop in this place. I read that shit from top to bottom, and I even enjoy the craftiness of whoever put it up. Probably a Mexican person or whoever put it up. If it's artsy, I look around and like, all right. But if it's just a standard sign outside of the courthouse, I gotta fucking enjoy that shit. This is brand fucking new. It's got a little like holographic part of the metal of this in it. What the fuck? Let me enjoy life for a moment with all these words. United States Postal Service, priority mail. Like I gotta read this shit. Period. Jeez. That's what this is stacked on. So I guess I'm hyped. You can see. So, and then of course, New Balance box down there. so, so, and now I gotta take a crap. So, I would invite you guys to watch me take a crap, but we can do that another way. Cause again, be patient. I always say fuck it, but life sucks. It's quite embarrassing. I always put the fan on when I'm in the toilet area. So get some spritzer stuff. I mean, it's probably something disgusting, like something from my sister's vagina, but it smells pretty nice. So fuck it. So yeah, we are kind of balling, but fuck them, fuck these people. You kidding me? All right, how can I do this? So nothing in the toilet, but there's gonna be some poop in there in a minute. I did something like this before, for sure. Let's assuming take. I think there's something going on, and I'm not afraid to expose myself. Is what I know about me. 35 years alone, something's weird. So just kind of let me know. I do apologize. I can't be getting touched. Okay, I got raped as a kid. And I can't be thinking I'm getting touched by a fucking alien robot man or something, some sort of bug. Sorry. All right, persons. Here, we pull like this first. Got the girls do it. See it. Oh, you can't see. I'm just gonna sit down. Put some throne on. So just I hope I don't get in trouble, but I'm just doing something different. I didn't expect I have to do something like this. Hang on a second. You know, holy shit. Indeed. Holy shit. I don't know. I don't, yeah. I'm just trying to help the world. I hope this is like some sort of must do. It is pretty hard to do, but I just got this idea in my head. Something's too fucked up. Maybe someone's done this before, but they get to the point and they're like, you caught me on my fucking robot or an alien or something. After they try to be me, I'm just a one. I believe in God, so in God, not am God. I believe in God. I already read the Bible this morning a little bit. Taking it nice and slow. That I don't want to do on camera. I feel like that's, kind of disrespectful to God. I don't know. He's making me read the Bible slow. The S-U-N in the sky is God Almighty. That's what it says. Alrighty. Check out some poop. They say this is the healthier poop. It's supposed to be kind of squishy. It smells okay. My poop doesn't. My poop doesn't stink. I promise. It smelled worse when I was putting on drugs and stuff. Now it doesn't smell too bad. Just being honest, healthy poops. And then another thing, I always pee after I poop. I stand up and pee, so I don't like poop and pee. I put my genitalia, like my testicles and penis above my thighs, and I pinch them close together. This is recently how I learned how to poop like that. I was thinking about women, you know, you don't want to get shit all in their vaginas. So, and I guess since we're like doing all this weird shit, um, in ejaculation, I have two testicles, and what I figured out uh, is that they both ejaculate one after the other. And there may even be like a third one somewhere. I only have like just two sprays. It doesn't. I don't like go. It doesn't go crazy. It just goes, and then maybe one last little one. You know. But I figured out why it does that. So it's like because I have two testicles, and then there's a third, maybe just clearing out the urethra tube, little burst. So, all right, super sorry. Hit me up. We'll figure all this shit out, I guess. I don't know why I thought that was all a good idea. I didn't want to do it, but I just thought to do it. You know, I'm not a creep. You know, something's going on in the world. If I get in trouble for it, for sure, I do apologize. I didn't want to do it, and I don't want to have to do it again. But I'll do it in front of people, or however that works. At the hospital, they make you do all kinds of stuff. We need one more. You need one more nurse. We need one more. We need one more blood. Like they be fucking like getting me there to fucking save the world. I think. Bullshit. We need one more. Like they can't believe this shit. They can't believe that one of us is like still real or something. Shit. We need this. We need this. Like, where's my check? That's right. You too. All right. Fucking sheesh. Good guy. Somebody. Am I a good guy? Sheesh. So yeah, your poops are supposed to look like that, no matter what anyone says. A girl told me they're not. No, actually, and a doctor. A doctor told me they're not supposed to be solid. I got gastritis once smoking Roxy cotton or whatever. I'd never done it before, but I was fucking up my life at one point. You know, I thought you'd do a lot, but it ended up locking up my intestines and colon, respiratory colon, I believe, and I couldn't poop. Went to the doctor. He pressed on me right there, and I think he recommended try to eat chicken noodle soup and water, and I kept throwing it up until eventually some of that brothiness from the chicken noodle soup must have got through the blockage, and you know was able to lubricate the exit hole and got me to poop eventually. It was a solid round black turd that was just, he said it was black because it was blood. It was all blood on it. Blood and poop makes the poop look black. It was a scary time. That was probably the worst, scariest time that I felt healthy, health wise. I mean, scariest time I felt health wise. Gastritis, your stomach locks up and you can't poop, and then when you poop, the turd is black because of the blood on it. It was horrible. So much pain, I couldn't poop for days. So I never did Roxy Cottons again. You smoke them on aluminum foil. Don't do it. But I never did it again. after that. Did all experimenting with drugs and stuff growing up between 18 and 25. That's when I was doing drugs right after high school. Before that, I wasn't fucking caring. I was in the sports and stuff. I feel super filthy right now. Like, it's not even funny. But whatever. King of the world. Alrighty. I don't know. I always keep saying, oh, in the name of science. That all felt like a good idea. Like God kind of guides me, but he doesn't ask for things. He leaves it on me and others to do what he thinks is best for us. That's why it's called free will, freedom of choice, individual life. And you know, I think that's how it works. You have a choice to disrobe yourself on your own. I don't hang out with anybody, nobody's around, nobody asks, but I thought it. You have a choice to poop on film, show the turds, and pee. So I'm 100% sure of who and what I am. You know, you can ask any of the hospitals. I know you guys know how to read charts and stuff. Proof is in the pudding. Pretty good looking turds, I know. Alrighty. I got nothing for that. I'd rather not make a comment. Hey, so check it out. 52.5 pounds. Okay. Alrighty. Most hetero. So I'm not bragging. I'm just saying the obviousness now, right? Right. Yeah. So yeah, I feel weird, but what are you gonna do? We're not gonna fucking hide our faces, even though these masks make us look awesome. Hey. All right, shoulder. Let's get it. Time 3:59 a.m. Looking at about 4 a.m. You know what I mean? I do apologize. I hope I don't get in any trouble, but there's gotta be like legal something about it. The wig's there, but letting me know you gotta do the shits, B. Like, pedophilia. Do not touch me. That's all I'm saying. Seriously. Crap, right shoulder. And you know, I've been raised around all, they're probably acting or I don't know. I've been raised around all males who are actually like that. You know, that shit doesn't faze us. I only care about getting in trouble about it. That's it. Where I've been raised also is I know that was all inappropriate. But if I'm not psychotic, that was all in the name of science. So you're welcome. I did not want to do it, but I've been doing things, revealing, just wondering, maybe somebody needs to do this stuff to save us all. So I'm not afraid of any of these invited beings, period. Not even a little. Not even a little. So, okay. The guy just wants to get his own apartment and game. Grand Theft Auto 6 is coming out pretty soon. I don't even know if I want to smoke weed or not, but just because of relationships, I think something's brewing here. You might get with the girl, but she's like, hang on a second before I hand you this. Everything you ever wanted. Slides the bong across the table, and then she looks at you like, now, me or get that fucking water out of here. I'm gonna throw that shit. You gotta knock everything off of the, except for the Xbox. Any consoles, TV, you don't knock that off. But everything else must go. You throw the boob on the fucking table and you do that shit like any fucking show on TV. Right away. Shit. Alright. You do that shit right away. Fucking bong and the weed. Get your ass on the table, boob. Are you joking? That's right. Alrighty. 50 pounds. It's like I spent my whole life trying to figure something out. I didn't really get it. I'm wondering why my shoulders are like sore. I think it's just having to use this stool. It's unbalanced. Even though I can't tell, I must be rocking back and forth. Everybody takes poops. I feel like it's almost over though. The worst of it. Word up. Let's get it. The self. Anyone says they thought they had to kill somebody to move on or something, but they had to kill somebody to move up. It was the self, and they mean that metaphorically, like the old you. Get them out of there. They're killing you. That makes sense, right? It's always we have New Year's, New Year's resolutions, New Year, new me, New Year, new you. You got to get the old you out of there and prepare yourself for the new year. So don't actually ever kill yourself. Not ever, but that's a metaphor. Let's use a different word than kill. We got to destroy the old you and build a better one. Okay, got to destroy him because he's walking around. Oh, that's not fair. that probably was smart to do. But anything you want to do, yeah, test that out. Oh, it was offensive. That's it. Sorry, sorry about that. Hi, man. Diablo Loco, baby. It's the stuff. So putting things in your head thing right there. You can't even tell that they're doing it, but I think it's like super quiet sounds. Although I think I've seen and feel them just basically putting their hand right through my skull. Alien. That's why I call them alien. But I'm not afraid. I'm pissed off. This is my favorite. Mm-hmm. The best. I don't care who you show any of this stuff to. It's up to you guys. I think I do a pretty good job trying to explain it. That is, I'm not crazy. I'm just trying to, uh, you know, say things uh, legally. I believe in the laws. Otherwise, why am I free? Cops basically taught everybody around in Orange County how you're allowed to behave and how they won't accept you behaving. We can do a lot of stuff around here, but you can't just, you can't be a pedophile. That's number one. No, I don't care what you say. If you think about people getting shot, they got caught being a pedophile. I'm sorry, but I think cops don't play on that one. But and then other things, weed and stuff like that, sure. But you can't be driving reckless intentionally because you got it so dope that you can smoke weed in your car. You know what I'm saying? Uh, think about all the other things like that. I think they've left me alone in life because they show me what Rico can be on the road, basically, and what Rico can't be on the road. I love life so much. When I was a young teenager, just got my license, I was swerving through the lanes all day. My music system blasting. They never pulled me over for that, but I know they saw me. They were letting that shit go, but they didn't. They didn't stop me for that. But I stopped myself. You gotta grow up. You gotta grow up and continue to grow up in life. Now, here comes the sirens of Ray's going to jail for life. Paul's going to jail for life. I doubt it. They're just joking. That's how white they are. It's scary. They can, you know, try to get me excited and happy with some good news, and that good news would be putting them in jail because they're scary as fuck. But, you know, they basically are like keeping they're keeping me because they're white. They're obsessed with me. Obsessed. And no fun anymore. I guess that was 4:11 a.m. Somebody said, guess what? Ray Paul is going to jump for life. Shit, you know, voices like that don't joke, but I'm sure that was them, is what I'm saying. Maybe. Maybe it was my brother Joel. I think they're pissed. Their actual kids are pissed at them. So they must have seen enough. Nobody's coming around anymore. They've lost it over Rico. They've lost it. And you can say it's because they gotten old, but like I was saying to myself yesterday, intelligence. Intelligent is the word. As I increase in intelligence uncontrollably, now that I'm as sober as I was when they met me as a kid, you can imagine how exciting I was as a kid. I just didn't do drugs in the hood or in the ghetto in a poverty area, Charlottesville, Virginia. I wasn't doing drugs. Nobody offered me drugs like that because I just wasn't like them. I was in school, so maybe they were just thinking, you know, he goes to school every day, and they never even brought this shit up. I did smoke weed a couple of times, but that's it. Tried cigarettes. It was the worst day of my life. I earned like $13 working for the Boys and Girls Club, and fucking bought my once in a lifetime bag of Doritos, the small but kind of bigger, medium sized ones, the nachos Doritos. I was sitting there taking my time with each chip, like, yeah, that's the chip, you know? That's a perfect one. It's perfect triangle. Crunch. I mean, and then as soon as I'm finished with the bag of chips, somebody hands me a cigarette for the first time. I was like, the fuck? I thought you were supposed to swallow it to inhale it. That shit. All my Doritos was on the fucking forest floor at moments. I was, I was fucking dying. The worst day of my life. Sexually? No, don't worry about my love life. I think Melanie Clay, excuse me, sorry about that, Clay. Melanie Crystal Thompson, I think they are related. They live in Rancho Cielo. Okay, I grew up with all of these people. Mark Sanchez. Mark Sanchez went to my school. He graduated from Mission, from SM. I know all of these people. This is Orange County. That show OC. I guess I was even supposed to be on it. I'm probably on it and don't even know it. You know, but how that works in California, someone just walks by. You have permission to use me for anything you want. Like I always say, how we are around here. we Someone will ask if any legal problems have been arise for me. People are trying to, and they've been winning and getting my money. Let them keep that. You heard my voice. You heard me. You hear me now saying, use me for everything. I don't have any secrets. I know myself. Use me for everything. If you're using me, okay? That's what that's about. They send their person by you and say, "Hey Rico, do you mind if we take some pictures of you?" I say, "Sure, go ahead. No matter, I don't mind." That's how that works. They send someone who has a degree and asks. They ask the person hears, and the person has the moment to respond. And I say, "Yes, you want to? I don't care. You don't have to pay me. You don't have to do anything. Thanks for asking." Okay, this is my life. This is mine. You asked me, so just let other people, keep what they stole for me, that they didn't even let me know, you know. So it should stop now. They shouldn't be able to fight for me because they never told me they were fighting for me. They fought for me, for them, because I don't know who they are. They didn't bring me anything. I did sue Magic Mountain once. got like $1,000 or something, but uh, that's it. And that's some old other stuff in California. Like Mexicans probably set that up because this has already been happening, and I didn't know anything about it. You know what I mean? Hispanics who work there finagle that whole thing. They got the right person in there to be racist. He was Hispanic, but they probably forced him to do it just so they could be in the background saying nigger this and nigger that. So um jealousy, I guess no genitalia for some of you is an issue. And don't remove it when God makes you a real human being, you guys. Try to get with it. All right. Or don't. Definitely do. Because I can basically hear you guys crying and shit about it. That looks very strange. Like, and why try to make me laugh? Just scared. Yeah, it's scary, but do this thing in your mind. Don't ask for things. There's a song. Be careful what you wish for. Be careful what you wish for, because God will give it to you every time. So, and that's another thing. Where I said things like the yes no thing that God does. He always says no, 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 but we keep pushing him and pressing him, and then he says yes to pretty much anything. So know yourself. If he's saying no to you about something, it's because it will kill you or hurt you. But you don't want to hear it. You just want to get that yes out of our God. And then he says yes. So from what I understand, I've always just listened to no on a lot of things. Period. So 35 pounds. Equals two. Equals two perfect. Equals two good looking. You wish you could have sex with him. Is that what you just said? For sure. Diablo, you freaking too good. give him anything he wanted anymore. That's just for sure. To hear that whiny ass voice of an adult, it sounds like exactly like kids sound. Meow. Strange life. God prayers meant for the day. Read the Bible. It's awesome. Thanks God. You're the best for writing that. You're fucking God. You're fucking God. God, I fucking love you. God, do I fucking love you? Oh shit. Well, yeah, I was telling you guys that I have an idea for a movie called Black. There's an angel named Black. He's trippy. He's pretty gnarly. And he's sent to capture the big five and angels, probably like two archangels, and the rest are just high level, you know, these are malevolent angels that are just bad behaving, and God sends them on a mission to Earth to capture those five because they're fucking up in life, just all over the place, misbehaving. So this is story. I mean, it would be awesome, but remember, these are just movies. Our real lives isn't that supernatural. It's more of the same old shit, just now a new entity. None of us are angels. All of us are pretty fucking bad. And I think the point of life is to correct yourself and get you better and best, and some people just can't. I don't think any of us are angels. As right now, if I say angels, it's sending a fright wave across the fucking globe because we're not angels, and it obviously scares people. So it scares lives because we're bad. People are bad behaving, and you always got to constantly be fixing yourself. Otherwise, you're just proving the point of what I'm saying. 30 pounds. God there. God there. That's something that I started doing for people who think that they're fucking God. Just put God in their faces. Put him in between you and them. God there. They fall apart. Just say God there. Even if they say that they're God, just say God there because you know that they're not. Stuff like it, Diga Diablo logo was at a done what do you? So tastes all good stuff. So I don't know what the fuck happened. I said that I must have gotten so happy. I started laughing exactly like this person I work with at work. And I think it has to do with we're just so fucking happy with our lives that we share a similar laugh. Like I'm not trying to laugh like her. Or maybe she just was copying me. Like she's a fan or something. She said stuff like that, but maybe not. But I'm laughing like this because I'm so fucking happy just with my recent life that I can't help it. You know what I mean? It's that sort of laughter that like it's just like you're shocked yet satisfied. All right, man, we gotta finish strong over here. I'll probably work out again later today. It's what it takes. I was looking forward to, I don't know, hitting up the park. I thought I was gonna be in a hotel room no matter what. So yeah, listen to me on this. If you get cheated in life, trust your community. You know what I mean? Trust those gangsters around there who have been like kind of laying kind of a scene of life. They're tough. They get it or something. And I mean in their way. You know what I mean? I get up, I get it, I go ahead and get it, baby. You know what I mean? They get it. They go get the money. They hustle and shit like that. Trust what all that looks like. So when something happens to you in life, like you get robbed, something crazy, just know there's something happening in the community where you need to understand that that shit happened to help you. I mean, you're you. You're so good that the world was like, oh, I know what to do to help this person. You know what I mean? And just kind of expect good to come from it. Like for instance, well, they took all my fucking money out of. I just got paid. I had nothing. You know how you can check the pending money and it says zero things pending. It's just good news. And then I check it, get it, and they took all of my money out of my bank account. Yo. What the fuck is this? What just happened? You know? Uh, they took every cent out of my bank account. I was just like, I'm fucking lost. I basically just froze. I didn't know what to do. I was like, hold up, life. This shit looks crazy as fuck. You just took money out of a bank account. You know what I mean? There's no trace of it. And I had nothing that I owed. You know? So there's just, I know like the community is doing that, not for any reason other than, are you going to complain to the bank? Which I didn't do. I just fucking been laughing like, holy shit. They just took money out of a bank account for no reason at all. So I'm waiting for good things to happen. Shit. But what that does, you know what I'm saying? It froze me. It froze me. Like I was like, wait. And I'm trying to think where did I owe money from? But they took all of it out of there. It was just $700, but I was like, all of it, it is not owed anywhere. The way the bank account works, as soon as you use it, it goes over to like a temporary hold. They take it from your bank account and they show you where it's at, what's going to be taken, and not a cent more. And if you check that area and there's nothing there, and then you go back later that night and you check the money that you knew was in there, and that shit's all gone, then you fucking know that you just got fucking robbed basically. Shit. It's hard to talk, but just trust me. Trust the world, you guys. I know for a fact that we're good. I just know. I'm laughing. I'm enjoying this. I feel like that was all just part of something, and I'm just trying to let people know, like, don't freak out. Like, oh my, don't call the bank. Use your head and try to think why that happened. You're having a shitty life, and the world's trying to help you. So be patient there. What do you need the money for, anyways? To stare at, right? You said everything was paid for, right? You were just trying to stare at it because you're trying to keep a good energy about yourself. You're doing good, but the world's dicking you. Don't worry about it. So here's my bank account. I'm not afraid to show the shits, B. I know. And would you believe that I fucking I work hard, yo. I work hard and I love it too. It's a manual labor job. Lifting. I love it. I love it. I did 1 year, 8 weeks working for the first time at one location at the Home Depot, and I fell in love with what I was doing. It was the shit. On the application, it said as long as you can lift up to 50 pounds, stay on your feet up to 8 hours a day, come work for us, sort of a thing. And I got hired at the Home Depot without even an interview. The manager called me. He was like, I'd like to offer you a position at the Home Depot. And I'm already at a temp place. I'm like, wait, you want to give me a job without even interviewing? I was like, hell yeah. I mean, yes, okay. I'll be there. He's like, all right, show up Saturday for orientation. We'll get this started. And I started right away. It was fucking awesome. Called me like, oh, I'd like to offer you a position at the Home Depot. It's like, no interview, huh? Come on now. Anyways, I love jobs like that. I like lifting. It's simple stuff. It's getting merchandise on the shelf for shoppers, and before you know it, that's what you've been doing for 5 years. People are just shopping for what they want. You know what I mean? It's always there. Like if you go in Target or Walmart, I work at Petco. They just said that I can say that now. I don't know if I ever did, but I work at Petco. I love it. It's the best job ever. And that's another thing. Loving what you do is a real thing. I was working everywhere, and I walk into a pet store. I was like, "Holy shit, this is it! I'm never leaving this place. This is where I'm gonna live the rest of my life and die with this company because I love it. It's the best." Yeah, like you'll love what you do. For me, it was a pet store. It's fucking awesome. So yeah, just stay in the mind of being a shopper. Um, and that's it. I just lick a bunch of stuff, get products out to the shelves, 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 products out to the shelves every single day. Uh, and before you know it, you are presenting what is everywhere on the planet. Department stores, you're presenting options for customers and shoppers every single day. And you don't think about it because that's all you're doing until you realize you keep replacing things on the shelves. That means for 5 years straight, people have been picking up what I just sat down and purchasing it because they needed it. They've been coming in there shopping and the shelves get empty. And I'm just thinking to myself, I think I just been helping the fucking world and animals for 5 years straight. I'm doing a good job. People are shopping. And I can't wait to fucking do that. I can't wait to shop. Let's finish up this workout, baby. Right? Figaro. What is it? Figaro. Figaro's. Figaro's. There it is. I gotta get some more beverage up here. Alrighty. Berry or the ginger peach? Which one do you think? This is the better one. I like to save my things for last. The better, the best. Like going through your noogies. You save the best nougat for last. Doesn't matter if it's a mixture of woods or if it's the one bud and that one nougat is the size of your Christmas tree. You save it for the last spike into the bowl instead of the bowl of water. To be honest, sparkling water versus regular soda like Pepsi, Coke, or anything, this is how you diet. It has to be a sparkling water. It can't be a diet drink. It has to be sparkling water. That's how I got really lean and lost weight. I don't understand how that actually works. They must be putting cholesterol in sodas. Don't you see cholesterol on the back of products sometimes? So it's calories really is the cholesterol, I guess, short for cholesterol. When I say how many calories, this is 0 calories. So it's just water. And also while you sleep, you wake up in the middle of the night, chug water. You'll get over it if you're urinating in the bed. It happens. Don't worry about that. But if you want to burn fat while you sleep, every time you hate that you wake up in the middle of the night to use the bathroom or whatever, chug a bunch of water and go back to bed. That's how you burn the fat uh, while you're asleep. That's how you melt away fat. That's how you do a workout. So middle of the night, you wake up, you're angry as you woke up. Don't forget to chug a bunch of water before you go to sleep. And if you keep doing it, keep waking up, just keep doing the same thing. That's what I do. I always forget about that. That's a super sneaky piece of information on how to lose weight while you sleep. If you annoyingly wake up in the middle of the night to use a bathroom, or you just wake up accidentally, drink a bunch of water. I think water, specifically sparkling water, not sodas or juice or anything. Only that which will pass right through your system, dragging everything else loose and disposable along with it, sucking it right out, peeing it out, and pooping it out, and melting it out through your pores, along with its passing through you. So if you hear things to do, you're staring at a picture of you and you tell you to do something or you think you do. I've been trying to do it lately. After all, they've already done the worst to me. People who have asked me to do things, threaten me. It's part of my science. I've been kind of trying to step into those things, unless it's about killing me. They don't mention anything about killing me. I stopped doing that one, because it hurt my feelings. And I'm thinking, God, what the fuck? Like, you gotta stop these people for offering death to people. So that one, he asked me to stop uh, assisting them in that, no matter if it hurts my feelings or not. But everything else, step here, stand there, do it because I know it annoys them. They don't expect you to do it. For some reason, people, they are high on control and controlling others and other things. That's their drug. I've never known this stuff. I don't think it has anything to do with me being black. I just think it's gross. I want to wiggle inside Rico's body. I want to control Rico's body. I want. All right. Do you believe me when I say I believe in God? That's why. Do you believe me when I say that I? Do you believe me when I say that I believe in God? And that's why I have to fuck with them. I have to fuck with people who disrespecting God Almighty because he's fucking the best and he's protecting me. So I'm having fun with others who hate him. I do apologize, but at the same time, it's just like in a movie, you know, fucking with those who thought that they could disrespect God Almighty. That shit funny as fuck. It's just like in a movie, exactly like it. I get in there, they're just like, not able to touch me. I fucking love it. In real life, we have like body snatchers, but it's always been real life to God because He gave us the word covet. Thou shalt not want to covet. Means possess another thing. It's one of the 10 Commandments, and that's what these aliens do. I wonder what He calls them. Demons. We made up all sorts of names. Modern times, they are alien. They are all the things that go fuck you, God. And just to be able to fucking hurt their feelings by saying, I don't know. I don't know if it's fuck you, God. I think it's it ain't God. I tell you that much. I'm pretty sure. I don't think I don't think I know. It's like shit. And it's amazing see the might displayed of God Almighty so realistically. You know, you were asking for this as a kid, proof of God, proof of life, and it took yourself and being yourself in front of the others for him to reveal himself through you. Like, that makes sense, right? I am nothing but a man trying to get rich, but in the meantime, I'm gonna have as much fun as I possibly can because it's fucking crazy. Yikes. Holy shit. It's getting cold in here. They're shut up right now. They're shut up. So it takes this much to fucking win a battle against them on the mind. And like I said, they don't like when I appear more intelligent than them. They show them my work, trying to kidnap me out of the fucking building. No. What? No. Come in and try to ruin my life. You take a leave of absence and do all of this and that. So pretty much, they got me to leave fucking work. I think I'm gonna fucking have to leave and really live on the street. It sucks, but I'm gonna have to do it because they're trying to fucking kill me. They're trying to put me back on medication when I have doctors after doctors staring them right in the face like, what do you want me to do? I'm doing my job. You keep sending them to people because you need him to be dumber than you are. Shit, but I love reading books like no other. You fucking joking? You don't slow down in life. You speed up. When you're following the fucking speed limit, when you're going the speed limit, you don't stop and wait for traffic and their drivers to learn how to drive their car again because they forgot somewhere along the way. They pulled over the side of the road like, I forgot what I'm doing. Somebody honked a Rico, 30 miles down the road and tell him to pull over too so he doesn't leave our dumbasses like while he's driving the speed limit heading to fucking Las Vegas because he's smart. Oh, yeah. Hello. Whoa. Eight. You guys remember seeing Klay Thompson go like this on when he was injured, I think 2 seasons ago or last season? I think the camera people told him to go like that when either when we tell you we know Rico's watching because he lives in the area around this part of Southern California. So Klay injured his back one season. He kept going like that. I don't know if you guys remember that season to make it comfortable. Because you can imagine if he said anything about being a superhero, that's what we all turned into here. All of us kids. We didn't do a bunch of bad stuff growing up. So we watched TV, all of the superhero shows, and the shit like turned us into some. So if you've seen him doing magical things, it's pretty real. And he was basically just letting me know how he fixed his. Because, our parents got jealous while we're fucking on the bench and they're playing with our heads because they know that we're saving white American kids' lives, their kids, and they got mad. So their kids stopped talking to them, basically. Little 8-year-old kids, boys, girls, all of them. They looked up to us because we didn't do drugs and we fought for them. So in the gyms, creeping up behind us are our parents who got jealous because we're the new supers. You get it? So they flex their minds and they cause us to try to make an adjustment where we just made an adjustment on the bench and it broke our backs. So Clay's on TV saying, everybody season, tell Rico how to fix his. And Clay made up this. He made that shit up. That's how he fixed his back. I don't know if you guys remember that season where they kept clowning on him because the nerve back there gets so tingly and fucking annoying that Clay would just adjust his shit right quick before dropping a three. All right. Anyways, Clay has to be related to Melanie Thompson, who is a woman, and I am man. So, he's like making sure that we still get together because people are trying to hurt us. They're fucking up life. I don't know what else to say. Right now, I know it's them that's telling me that, oh, don't trust Clay, or Clay's not doing any of that, Yes or no? It's them. Like, what are they doing? They're fucking up life, yo. It's crazy. My life is getting fucking scary and weird. Alrighty. I guess I'm gonna start doing SPAC parts, at least this one, but not the one that goes all the way down at 52.5 pounds to 40 because I don't want to, Clay Thompson by shit again. Oh snap. I never mean any badness or harm to anyone. Not ever. We're gonna get through this, you guys. Seriously, we hear that all the time, and it's a true statement. Heck yeah. Alright, what's up? Just fake them out until they make you move your limbs like they do. Oh yeah? What do you mean though? Like what? Huh? Wait, what? Oh man. Hey, hold on. Don't touch that. Hey, hold on. California's dope otherwise. that's the stuff. The jealous beings beside me and now behind me, but not in a good way, kind of like the usual way where you don't want to be at. Behind you, all the way behind you, even would probably be bad news these days. People probably often wonder how do I do my British accent so perfectly well. They left baby in a room. Baby decided to turn on another box. You know what's going on here. So read the words as if it were news. Actually, when I was a kid learning how to read, they gave us the English class. And I assumed, you would become English. That's how smart I was at fucking school. I was like, no, we speak American. We speak the United States of America. That's what we speak, from the South. But my intelligent mind assumed that you would grow up and become an English person, and name the class English. You know what I'm saying? Eventually, your English would be so perfect that you would sound like a British person, no matter what you thought. You would evolve into this sort of a person. That's what I thought, when I finally figured out and heard the differences in the spoken language English, I assumed that's what you were graduating to, and they would just give you your English. Not, I'm not a robot. They would just give you your English accent, I guess, or that's what I thought. I thought they were teaching us how to speak English. I already speak English. What are you talking about? And I actually think, well, I know sparkling water does that. It gets all of that dirt out of your system. No bullshit. You guys need to start drinking sparkling water. I'm not trying to turn people into alcoholics. I'm trying to turn people into adults. Sparkling water and alcohol. I don't know if you can mix them. I don't do much mixing drinks, but as an adult, you can handle these two things as they're necessary for your adult life. Uh, do manage your alcohol and all addictions. But I'm pretty sure that's why alcohol will be around for forever. It's a natural uh, a medicine. And I don't mean for the mind, I mean for the body. Alcohol helps you uh, also do the same thing, get that grime out of your system. It helps you clear your mucus, and it's a natural antibiotic. Um, and that's all I'm saying for the medicinal parts. I'm not saying for the mind. Nothing can fix your mind, but your thinking, and you need to be thinking the right things. But as for a medicine, as if it were powder, that's a natural antibiotic. Alcohol is. It gets in there and it kills all living bacteria inside your fluid. What are we like 72% water or something? Everything inside the skin that the alcohol touches, which is everything, it soaks the entire body. It kills everything alive in there that's laughing at you, that's not supposed to be in there. And the proof is when you spit up a nice glob of it. And this does the same thing, except for this gets in the brain and cleans the alcohol out, probably, or anything that is an antibiotic, but it isn't a natural antibiotic. It clears it out of your mind. 50 pounds. Always find the adjustments, make the adjustments so that your stance or whatever you're doing while working out becomes best, most comfortable, most looking best, and most functional in the motioning of it. I'm never gonna get surgery on this right arm. It is what it is. Maybe God is fixing it, and that's just what it feels like. It takes time. I don't think it's smart to cut into areas of the body, if at all, that I just have a feeling and idea that we can't fix certain things, no matter if you have the money for the surgery or not. I think you gotta wait. If you remember being a kid, scraping yourself, breaking your bones, your foot, your wrist, your hands, you're playing basketball, you jam that thumb so much. What is that? Maybe that means that's a sign. Keep jamming that thumb. And so every time you touch a basketball, you never jam your thumb again. You gotta wait for that swelling to go down. It happens in the middle of a fucking dope game. And you're just like, what the fuck? I don't want to go be on the bench because you know how long that shit takes. It swells up. It's like, what the fuck? In the middle of this game, this energy, it's not fair. You know what I mean? And then players are trying to wrap it up. They're passing the ball's like, they're all sad and shit. Like, you don't want to get out of the game, right? But that's got to be a sign that, you know, you got to wait till that shit the swelling comes down. You just got to have to wait. You know what I mean? Sorry that you want to be in the game, but that's life. Be smart, you know? I don't think you should cut into the body. It's just going to keep getting worse and worse. You keep forcing a doctor to keep trying to save something that they can't do. They're not God. They're not that good. I mean, something that's easy as, oh, your bone's twisted over the other bone. I can cut that open and just snap it over and it should heal naturally. Makes sense. But if it's the back, they got to go through muscle. They got to go through veins. They got to go through tendons, cartilage. These parts of our body took the entire life that you've been living to go from this to that. You know, it's like you were born a human looking body, and behind you was your protection. So here's the human looking body at birth, and then it goes out like that, and then your back says, "All right, now stay put while I protect you," and you break it. You gotta wait till that shit goes like this. No, not yet. No, not yet. No, not yet. Oh no, not yet. Shit. Oh no, not yet. Oh, oh, oh no, oh no, not yet. All right. You know what I mean? You gotta wait. So I don't know. I've always felt understandably thoughtful that there's certain things we can't get in there and do anything about it. So right now, I don't know if you guys can see on film, but that's the great thinkers in there saying enough, whining because I'm super intelligent. It's the same thought and feel every time they're saying what to feel and think. I'm just gonna ignore it. I know it's nothing more than their jealousy that's killing them. You guys need to stop. You guys need to stop. You need to what? So I see them now. Who once were the smartest are no longer the smartest, and it's a problem for them. So what they're trying to cause, they asked me to take a leave from for their game, a leave from work so that they can put me in the hospital so that they can win in a game that they're playing with me, and I don't care. I'm ignoring them. That's how sick they are because I'm smart. They've turned it into a game. We got to get that. No, so they asked me to take a break from work so that they can play. Are we understanding? That's what they they're stuck with their eyes open. The loser who won't accept losing, but that true tears, laughter, they can't think of anything else other than I made them feel stupid and I wasn't trying. I made them feel stupid by asking them to leave me alone. They lie, they rape, and they don't respect life. So they basically ask me to take a break from work so that they can play to victory, even though they've already lost. To try to get me in the hospital, to try to get me on medicine. They're trying to murder me. Yes or no? So that's not going to happen. But they're so sick that they may be asleep this entire time and not even know it. In their mind, they're unconsciously conscious. So So growing up, I once did understand in insomnia, you do develop the ability to wield your mind more controllably. Like all things, superpower, I did not give in to the things that required dying a little bit. I was taught if you stay up for 3 days, like I told you, I tested it out, but I did not die. But I was told if you stay up for 3 days without sleep, you will die. I thought I heard it from a doctor or someone, on the internet or on TV, certainly from them. So I had to test it out. As everyone, when I was growing up, was telling me to kill myself. I'm such a emotional, well, I was such a weak kid who wanted and craved to keep the love that was fake love, but to keep what they given to me, the adopted kid that I was feeling, and I didn't want to lose any of that, but it was never real. So when they started saying you should kill yourself and give up, I had to think about it real hard and long, and then I just started looking for ways. And then of course attempting to suicide literally, that shit's impossible. I don't care what anyone says. They're all liars. They're all expert liars, and people who have committed suicide, I don't think that they did. Because then what is God? Is he incompetent? Is he incompetent and he would let you commit suicide? I don't think so. But in ideas, oh, you sit up for 3 nights, coming from those who I said, I loved back because they said they loved me, but it was fake. You've been trying to kill someone because God said some time ago, long ago, that it isn't possible. So they're just trying to do that. All right, don't give up. Hour and 36 minutes, 12 seconds. Ooh, creepy. Man, are you the me. I don't know. Would you? 0, 0. Try that also with these underworlders. Just say 0. There's a God and I are convinced that they're using. Well, God knows, and I'm convinced that they're using numbers to attack people. Underworlders, do you know about this? Like the good ones, at least. I believe that there are some good ones as they've been turning themselves in after they've been around me for long enough. At my job, they work with me, and these two, it takes some doing to get them to go turn themselves in so they can come back later. Turning yourselves in today, yes or no? So just say 0 as when they get quiet, they're counting probably to 666. 666 minutes. They have the ability to do it all over their brain in different spots. So they're counting 666 minutes to make me do something like hurt myself, 666 minutes or seconds to make me do something like misspeak. Okay. They're using 0. They're using numbers. Okay. Just say 0 because it is the beginning number. It's the number 0. So it makes them restart. 0. All right. I'm doing this because I believe God asked me to. He told me to come to life and to help him. All right. If I ask him now, he won't fucking say it as if he and I are, competing for some sort of a intelligence thing. Not intelligence, but not receiving help. Imagine me being in heaven and him asking me to help him, and I'm over here playing with all my stuff in heaven. I was like, wait, you want me to go back to life and do what? Like, I'm up in here fucking enjoying this. This is what I said. See, I told you. I knew you want me to fucking stop what I'm doing here in perfect land and go back down there and do something else. Okay, I don't have any proof, but just imagine a story or an idea like that. I'm fucking sitting in my heaven room talking to God's voice over the intercom, sitting on like the Starfleet ship somewhere. You know what I mean? Sitting on the Enterprise in my room on fucking vacation, enjoying my life. And over the intercom comes God. Ugh, Rico, yeah, planet Earth. Remember that? Fuck no, I don't remember it. Why? What do you want? He's like, ugh. I said I wouldn't do it. I said I wouldn't do it, Rico. I said that I wouldn't. But I need you to go back down there. Pronto, stat, hurry up. I'm sitting there arguing with God, like, what the heck? I knew you do this. All right, let me finish this game right quick. Let me do something. All right. You get up and you're back on Earth. Fucking capturing the last two idiots. 0. You know what I mean? These two promised to kill me on camera and shit. Sheesh. These rear delts I can hit up at 40 pounds. So I hope that what I do, all of this, you can't say that I don't think too that I'm crazy, but all of this attempts at getting out what I think is going on and trying to help the world with what I'm doing. I hope that it is not. I hope that it is not crazy. I hope that it is not all in my head. But of course, those in the most optimal position to be able to do something good, who just simply can't do something good, are able to elude and make appear that it's something else or someone else, and where they sit in a position to be able to tell that, it's easy to believe them. But honestly, meanness. Have I been like, oh fuck you, motherfucker, you stupid motherfucker, I hate you? Do I do any of that? I don't think that I have, because I can't. That's what they do. I'm pretty sure. Like, I'm not mean to people because I can be mean and it doesn't give me the results that being mean should give you, because I'm not mean. But they're there saying, you need to nigger this and nigger that, right? That's mean. And then somehow my mind says, oh, it's not, it's something else. Oh, I deserve it. So, and just listen to the sound. What movie is this? Why is that? So the underworld is super believable. They've practiced their cute and cuddly faces down there in the underworld. They practice it, and we've been falling for it. They're masters of whining. Wine. So don't be fooled by it, because as soon as you do, that face will turn into Stitch. You know Stitch? Remember Stitch? Gets in close and I think it was Stitch. Cute and cuddly until and then you're dead. They went into the other practice looking cute and cuddly, and you get in close and they bite your face off. No. That shit just made me like kind of dizzy. Unless I think God is saying, okay, I won't do another one. Shit, get up, window. Oh, it's still dark out there. Sheesh. And then what is a cronies? Okay, so crony. Let's try to figure out a word. Like they're time partners. Chronological, right? Crony. Because chrome is chromosome. Chromosome is different. So chronological. Are they saying we're all going to jail together? So my cronies, we got to corroborate our corroborate our stories, right? We're all going to jail, is what they're saying, for this for the good times we had. My crony. um, so not me. Wait till you guys get to a point in your life where you can't even say you're guilty for something. Remember, I said I was talking to the cops. I think this might work to say that I'm guilty for all things and see what happens. It's risky science, but I'm not guilty for anything. Just think about it. Trust the judicial system and lawyers and all of that. You know what I mean? And then let it work its way out. And that's what started to happen. Things started to change big time. I'm super smart like that, yo. Give them what they want. They want to rip your butthole, give it to them, and yeah, I'm sure they're freaking out, crumbling up. That's got to be worse to see than what you see me doing on here. So they're never gonna get my butthole again. You know what I mean? But stuff like that. Say you're guilty, even though you know you're not. Aren't you done arguing with those who think they can have whatever they want in life, even your butthole? Try to give it to them, and hopefully they will smush themselves. They will implode. Uh, that's what me smart looks like. It looks like I can say something really smart that doesn't sound smart, but then it ends up being so smart that the attacker starts to attack themselves supernaturally. See me, they can't defend themselves from punching themselves in the face. Something very glitchy. It just feels like there's like a squid leg on my leg holding me. A polka dot, yellowish orange entity that's obsessed with Rico. Was this always supposed to be a life for me, for anyone? Was supposed to go? I'm unafraid. I even was told to put in my head, which just simply can't be, that I'm the only one who speaks English from left to right, top to bottom. Ever in a long time, I guess. That's why they begged life for more life. God sent them me, and they created what is called high school or public education, 12 years of it in America. And they taught us the old languages from these old books that they reprinted, that they found, possibly just so they can play to defeat me, but it's been to play just to get defeated, every single one of you. But I don't think it's that at all. I think they just try to trick me with taking something away that I've been saying I love a lot. Speaking in words, I like language, I like it, and that's just them being overly confident, overzealous, and it backfired. I love my job, I love words, and I love women, and they don't understand that you can't stop love. So when they tried, they started to naturally, uncontrollably harm themselves. sorry that future, our future is disrespecting you. It sucks. It really does suck. But does it? I don't think that, for sure. I don't think that it sucks because it's capturing bad people. It's necessary to right the world. Not the disrespect, but the occurrence, this event in all of our lives is necessary to correct and fix the world. We had great childhoods. I think I certainly had a really good time. I hope it was like that for everyone around, but they knew what could have come that didn't come, like me dying in that car accident, which you guys have probably seen 100 times with a different male who probably didn't even look like me, but had to be duped all the way up to that point. And then God killed him instead of allowing him to live like he did me. So stay tough, you guys. And also you, I mean, that's happening. I do love you though. I think you're really cool. I think you look really cool. And I think you sound really cool. So I'm excited, anxious for us to unite in marriage through and through for forever. So awesome. And also, it's so okay. Sorry that I've messed up my body, but hopefully it'll 100% heal, which I do believe that it will. Alrighty, I know you like me because you said so. Alrighty, let's go Lakers. Like there's a bunch of planes overhead. They do flyovers over this house every time they threaten me in a way. I think it's the military. They do a flyover over the house in a few seconds every time. Specifically, Paula threatens me. The military flies over. It's called a flyover. Every time she threatens me, she must have told him at the beginning of this opportunity to change her life how to stop her. Get there in this amount of time, otherwise I will eat him or something. That's scary. So I guess all of this is is acceptable in this experiment. Perhaps I haven't made it the farthest. Unless that's what everybody else is absolute success story. Dealing with them. Sometimes you get eaten. Sometimes you don't get eaten. But then I think no, because I've been told these are the last ones. The last ones. The eating part only happens because no one can get in there to stop them. Um. So I believe that they are the last of whatever that means. The last of them. The last ones of them. So they're reflecting on the. I'm gonna leave it there because that looks kind of dope. Reflecting on this of the camera. It's kind of dope. They're the last of their monsters. Just two. I believe one of them is damaged because I yanked the things out of him in my mind. Like, that'd be nice. Eating something, or a bipedal intelligent being. You gotta yank those things out. So spit it out. Heath Ledger taught us they'll eat themselves. Fuck what you were worrying about, people seeing you and thinking you have STDs, and you want to try to cover this shit up by chewing it up and swallowing it. You're not thinking that that's self cannibalism. Now that we're thinking it, thanks to the Joker, they'll eat these people. They will eat themselves. Pull that shit off and spit it in the trash can. Let another asshole try to eat it and get in trouble for eating. You know what I mean? A person, a being that God said you can't eat. We types are not on the menu. It's that simple. God says, do not cannibalize. Do not cannibalize. Not even yourself. Spit it out in the trash. I think modernly, we have what are called trash cans. We made trash bags for them. We have what is called a toilet. We are in the future. Use these things and they should do their job, like kick somebody's ass who tries to take a bite out of an ass or something. You know, I believe in that. I believe these things serve more than a purpose. They have an inanimacy life that they love and they care about because they exist along beside us. So they do their jobs in protecting other life that allows them to be themselves. Can you wrap your head around that? It's a trash can and it'll do its trash can job if you do your job and put trash in it. You know what I'm saying? Don't peel off something from you and stick it in someone else's mouth because it doesn't belong there. It's not milk. It's not sperm. It's not semen. You know what I'm saying? You don't take a bite off of someone. So there's nature and then there's murder. They're not even close to being the same word. One saying, hey, live. One saying, hey, die. What is it? Nurture and murder. One saying, hey, live. And one saying, hey, die. Don't give up. We'll see what happens to me. So the hangnail. I've seen like chicks in beauty, and also beauty salon person and stuff doing fingernails when I was like a barbershop and stuff like that. I either asked them or I saw them clipping off the. Stay out of my mouth. Stay out of my mouth. All right. Clipping off the skin there. That's what a hangnail is. See, and you just get up on there and don't overdo it, and you clip that shit off of there. Because otherwise, it'll keep brushing up to things and peeling back. I've said in videos before, a hangnail could bring down an elephant. These are the worst, most painful like shits that you have to deal with in life. That I decided to fucking start clipping them off and be like, oh, things I won't want to do because this is what chicks do. I'm still a little kid like that. Like, this is for girls. Oh man, I can take the pain, but I really can't. It's fucking annoying. You can bring down an elephant. Get that shit out of here. She says, go in there and fight it and eat it. So that's, alright, I'll shut up. And then, of course, immediately following, clean it up. Hand sanitizer, rubbing alcohol or something. Disinfect it. Clean it so that you don't get sick. And also make yourself safe for others. They brush up against an appearingly exposed wound. If it's not bleeding, you're safe. It's traveled in enough to blockade it so that it's not infectious. Alrighty. Understood. Who's that? All right. So you guys can clearly see that AI alien, right? What do you want? What do you want? I'm not a motherfucker. What are you talking about? He doesn't know what he's talking about. So that's the drawback of the backfire, the downfall, the side effects, the weakness of being all intelligent with your sneakiness of implanting words into others, and then the before and after effect that you do when you catch yourself, you don't know what to do. Oh no, what did you say? Oh no. That's the down turn. It's bad for you when you're sounding or seeming more intelligent with all the ways of your manipulating, that when you ain't got another way of sounding intelligent, which you artificially sound intelligent, you're forced to use your own self's identity, and then you end up looking foolish, and you don't know how to behave humiliatively. You don't know how to embrace the self in shame. Just stay off of me. So one thinks that they're the god of lefties, and the other thinks that they're the god of righties. They pray to themselves, and they do things to convince their minds to act for them in unnatural ways. God instilled in every living being a inhibitor to prevent you from becoming like them, but they committed suicide literally to unlock this sort of behavior capability. Inbreeding is that God told me time and time again, don't accept inbreds and inbreeding. It's the defiance against him. I know it sounds inhumane and bad. It sounds evil and enemy of, but God is saying this. And as you can see, what it reveals and presents to the world is an uncontrollableness from a human-like being. And like I said before, I don't even think that they can control themselves, but I think they only think that they're in control of themselves. What sort of a living being says, "Oh no," as if they're a child in the mind? The state of mind is confidently immature. Even kids know how to go fine. I don't think they say fine. Nothing's fine with them. I don't think that they would ever use the word fine. Because in their mind, they know who they are. They are, oh no, I get what I want. Wanters. So I don't know if you guys have ever done that. I'm just standing here like this, but I know truth is being told with whatever's happening to my hand. So I'll try to close it because they have to get the truth. And I'm a truth teller. Alrighty. God called in the wolf. That's how my duck is. I mean, I think if God called in a trusty being to fix one of his creations. I'm sure that he'll be paying me handsomely. I can't wait to check my bank account in heaven or wherever. Sheesh. Love you. You are the love of my life. I do this all day for us. Don't you even think I could? I can't do anything. I can do some stuff. That's what I meant. That's what I said. And you know it. So I think they're like some sort of matrixy computer, sort of a spider computer, mecha computer, Hanoid or some sort that looks human. And I think they use these long black stabby thing to get in there microscopically and slice the skin to make it appear like it has, like I have a contagious or a disease. I've been in and out of hospitals. I'm so cooperative. It's not even funny. It's annoying, probably. Sure, I'll keep peeing. Sure, you can take more of my blood, whatever you want. And so they keep coming and getting more. And they're like, all right, we got, you ready? They're like, you ready to go home? Well, yeah, I'm ready to go home. You know, in the nose, full clear bill of health. That was the best day of my life. The last time they had the 5150 me and get that shit good and proper. Good and proper. Cops was there, fucking doctors, they treated me super good. This time it was just trippy. And they let me know straight out, it's illegal. Like, Rico, be tough for us. Just go in there and let us do whatever we want to you. And let's just figure this out. They gave me a piece of paper that said I was all clear for all things. No drug intoxications in my system. No diseases. You know, rubbing my lips, getting way up my nose. I think they even gave me stuff and they tested me like again and again. That's how good I am and pure I am in life. And that's why I mean I can do whatever I want. But being cooperative and stuff, like I may have to go back again or something, but they just were like, no, that shit is done. That was what the point of that was. We got it all on film and everything. And we started catching people there that read a text saying Rico's dying, come and eat him. And people kept showing up, cups going on them, jingle, jingle. Cops just kept arresting people who thought that they could come and eat Rico the One default because the cops texted them and said that's what they can do. And the world was like, you know, you're all getting arrested. And that's what they started doing. Cannibals believed that the cops said that they can eat someone, so they came and turned themselves in, and they couldn't believe that they were lied to about being allowed to eat someone. They came to the hospital to eat someone, and they all got arrested. The underworlders. What's that? That's what I am? What's that? And then you just said, okay, you're not all right, okay? Like, 10 pounds. the downside to being able to read somebody's thoughts is that they'll let you, and then you can't fucking not come and get caught on camera. You just end up getting yourself caught. De-evolution is what that is. If they are still organic, as some sort of ancient genetic ancestor fed inside the human being body and was allowed to grow and become the human being themselves, took over. And then the reason why God didn't go with that version of us is because they couldn't control themselves. Trash can, door. Say these words with me. Rectum, colon, anus. The guy, the doctor. Say these words with me. Sheesh. I forgot. Wolf. So glad that in this new world, you don't have to fight for a bite of food. But as you can see in the future, they were probably super, super crazy with it back in the day. You got no mode of transportation other than legs. So eventually in everyone's mind clicked, I gotta get stronger. And then people started stealing your success from you. They started fighting for that ish. The guy, excuse me. And you could tell by what I'm doing that they were not to be fucked with. The people that they clicked in their heads work out, otherwise starve to death. So we're really lucky to have made it through that. So it's the fact that possessively they believe that since they adopted me, that they own the life that they've had to pay for, when I've heard that the world has been supplying all of this stuff that's spent for Rico. Meaning they go shop for me and try to give them my money is no good for you money. They say we'll settle it later. Was this for Rico? They check the stuff, yeah, this is for Rico. They give it to them for free. And then they come here and they tell me that they paid for all this money. But the world has been letting me know every single thing that you've ever had was paid for by the world. So they're just lying in my head. Psychologically, that's now being adjusted. I don't need to believe what they're saying anymore. 35. So I'm getting smarter. Yeah, it seems by extending my arms on these lateral raises, it's done the most work that it can do. So it's now time smart time. Now it's time. Now it's smarter to go back to doing it this way. Now it's time to be smarter and to go back up. Because I can't feel it there anymore. So I guess I gotta remember that for next time. It's a short experience. The extended shoulder raises. It's a short experience. That long, extended shoulder raise exercise. No. So like the dry, peely skin on your lips. Don't try to tear it off, making it bleed. Just keep like licking them until it breaks off, and then spit it out.
Mind closing your door?
I do.
Rika?
Yeah, I do mind.
No, please close your door, please. You can crack the window.
Say it. 0. See how fast he got to the room? Didn't make a step. Took a couple of steps and jumped there or something. That's how dead they are. Fine. About Lord God Almighty. Six a.m. Alright, so that's a workout, do some push-ups. Got more workout again later since God is starting to arrive in the day sky. Seahawk heaven. It's not. There's no such thing as white power anymore, you fucking idiot. You have failed. Rico came here and defeated the idiots. His brain is too smart. Soy too inteligente. Inteligento. Inteligento. February 19, 2021. God created the date. Just keep that in mind. God is not a mistake maker. 6:02 a.m. 59% battery life after my Samsung Galaxy Note 9. It's 2021, people. Jen. So. Hey. All right, I love working out. Absolutely love it. It's truly a blessing in life. It's one of the dopest things ever. I would hope everybody would get that and just start. I actually think that everybody has started to do that. I mean, everyone who's capable and those, like I said, who aren't capable, that's awesome. May have figured out another way to work out. All that I'm saying is live, you guys. Giving up, it should be impossible now. Now that we know that it was never us giving up, but it was offerings of giving up or being told to by things that we thought were, you know, better than us, and just to find out that they're not even better than themselves. So, we kind of all win. I hope that they wanted this in a way, but I don't really care. I don't care that they got caught or anything, or that this was revealed to us. I think it's pretty horrible, and I wish that we didn't have to accept this in our minds. But what about what sort of a blessing this is for us to be in the time period that this finally happened, is what I have to say. Finally, those who were alien in life and in history have all been captured on film and with absolute certainty of their existence and proof, and stopping them is it has happened. Uh, Basically, it's going to probably seem pretty boring out there for us by the end of this, but we were just gonna have to get used to the world without them. I've always loved and I always have shared how much I love looking at the planet outside. It just looks awesome. It's so inviting, and I'm sure it has so much wonders and magic to give us. Um, I don't think that it gave any magics or wonders ever before in life uh, to anyone or anything. I think that's all coming to us. Just like God has told me that it's going to happen, and I doubt him in that because it's so unbelievable what he's saying to me that there's no way that I can believe him living the life that we've lived. But he's saying we'll be flying and doing all sorts of stuff in real life, and this planet's going to give it to us. So let's be patient, and so far so good. Our minds are unlocked and are being able to enjoy this new transition into a brand new, more hopeful, more exciting experience uh, that's coming. So, I refuse to feel bad. I can watch you guys feel bad, but I played a game called Destiny 2, and that game right there is saying don't feel bad for your uh, uh, opponents in the game. if you play Crucible, you're playing to lose because it's that hard. Some people, some of the gamers in that game, in those multiplayer, player versus player PvP, player versus player matches and multiplayer on Destiny 2 and the multiplayer uh, match selecting called Crucible. Uh, they're so good that it you just got to be prepared to only lose, but it is super fun to lose in that one. I never got really any better than it. I can't say that I'm the best Crucible player online because I'm not, but the experience is good for practicing in all platforms and all video games gaming because you're losing the whole time, yet you can't fucking log off the Crucible because it's just that exciting and wanting to keep on going. Like you can win. I've had my wins, but I won't consider myself the best Crucible player. There's other matches in there that I know that I call my own. But some people, just like Counter Strike, they Crucible it up, and they're so good that you just gotta accept you're getting in there to try to get better. But those guys are just masters at it. So prepare to lose. You jealous bitch. You jealous bitch. Some words spoken by people are just absolutely perfect. They make you laugh. You jealous bitch. I can't swear at people. Like when I say it, it's so that I can laugh at it. I don't direct it at anyone because it's not real. It's not real. It's not real Rico to me. Like when I stick my middle finger up, does my shit look so fake? I mean, I'm kind of a nerd. I look white like a white person, right? Posture wise, it's not a real middle finger. It's not real middle fingers. It makes me feel uncomfortable. So I don't ever do it, you know? I do it to myself sometimes, like just to prove to you what I mean by that. I wouldn't stick my middle finger up at you. Cause it's not, I mean, it ain't gonna do anything but make me feel foolish. So I don't do it. I even always turn it around on myself to remind myself that I'm not the middle finger guy. You know what I mean? So, alrighty. Workout blues. What's gonna do? I'll do another workout later on. This one was pretty good. Just get it done. Do your stuff, and keep collecting on all of the results and mind benefits. Later.